Hey guys, it's Caldy back here once again with another one of my What's in the Box videos. It's been a couple weeks since my last video. I apologize for that, guys. I've been really busy with school this year, and laziness and my real life and other things going on. YouTube's could have kind of taken a back seat. I haven't been watching many YouTube videos, so yeah. But anyway, guys, today is What's in the Box, episode number 5, and this is the big episode. We have a lot of stuff to cover, yeah. So anyway, let's get down to business. What you guys want to see? What's in the box? I actually have bags to take stuff out from today. But anyway, guys, these are some NASCAR diecasts I got at Bristol, like the actual shop where you can pick up tickets. We went and picked up the tickets for the nationwide race, which was like the Drive for Diabetes 300 or something. The first car is Tony Stewart's 2014, number 14 Bass Pro Shops car, or Chevy. As you can see, everything right here. Really awesome car. Tony Stewart, he got 4th place at the Cup race last night. The really crazy race with the rain delay. Yeah, so that's his best finish this year, and he's really jumped him up in points. So yeah, we have our first car. Our next car, not much to say. Danica Patrick, different than our previous cars. 2013 car, with the orange stripe on the top. 2012 and 2013 cars. So yeah, we have her GoDaddy. Her sponsor is GoDaddy, obviously. We have Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who's been a real surprise in the Cup Series this year. Yeah, he had a few good runs last year, but he wasn't the best rookie season. He was Rookie of the Year because he was really the only good driver. Well, Danica Patrick was also in it as Rookie of the Year, but she wasn't that good. And it's the Nationwide Insurance. His main sponsor is Nationwide Insurance. He really surprised me with his run, his second place run, at Bristol yesterday, and he finished in the top 10 as well as Stewart. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. And he's 10th in points right now. Oh dang, this one's open. I have the Austin Dillon number 3 Cheerios car. I think this was the first paint scheme released. And as you can see, the box is opening. This was the first paint scheme released for Austin Dillon for the 2013, bringing the famous number 3 back, which was last drove by Dale Earnhardt in the tragic 2001 Daytona 500. Rest in peace, Dale Earnhardt. No disrespect, so I don't want to get comments saying that you disrespect him. Austin Dillon is a great driver, and I think he'll really do justice for the number 3. Obviously, he's no Dale Earnhardt, but what can you do about that? And then we have the second one, his Daytona 500 paint scheme, the DOW, which is sort of a more traditional number 3 paint scheme, RCR paint scheme, with the red, white, and black on here. So yeah, pretty awesome car. Next up we have the 2014 Farmers Insurance Casey Kane car for Hendrick Motorsports. I just picked this up because it was different than the previous year's one, and it looked better. I think it looks better than previous years. Can't wait to pick up his Pepsi Max car, which sadly I did not pick it up when I went to Bristol for the nationwide race. So yeah, you'll see footage of the beginning and end of that race. I didn't record any of the Kane Emperor Series race, so don't be expecting any of that footage. This is one of the most anticipated cars of 2014, which is the Kevin Harvick Budweiser number 4 paint scheme. Really awesome car. Him going over to Stewart-Haas Racing this year is a big move, and it's already produced great results, but he's gotten kind of unlucky as well. He did win at Phoenix, so there's that. But yeah, pretty awesome game. Next up we have the Kurt Busch number 41 Haas CNC Haas Automotive 2014 Chevy. Yeah, this is a pretty awesome car. I really like the paint scheme on this car. It was kind of a shocking move when Kurt Busch went to Stuart Haas, because we already knew Kevin Harvick was going in. We didn't know what was going on with Ryan Newman, but Gene Haas apparently made this decision on his own. So yeah, good job for him. But hasn't had the best runs. He was running well at Bristol yesterday, but then he got towards the back of the pack at the end of the race. And the last car of these ones I got when I went to buy tickets is the 31 Ryan Newman Caterpillar car. Obviously taking over Jeff Burton's ride this season. Really great car. Ryan Newman's been really fast in this car, but I don't know if he may get a couple wins in it this year, but I don't know if it'll be the most prosperous team this year, because there's a lot of great drivers this year. So yeah, a lot of great cars and great teams. The minor teams are even doing well this year, so yeah. But anyway, these are all the cars I got pre-race. I might as well, I'm just going to go and do the next. I'm going to throw this bag back here. But these are the cars I got at the actual race, like after or whenever, at the race when I went to Bristol. So yeah. The first car out of the bag is a bunch of these are 2013s, because, well, they haven't released many 2014s that I like yet. But Kyle Larson, he's my second favorite driver, and he'll probably be my favorite driver once Tony Stewart retires. But his 2013 rookie 32 Clorox car, pretty awesome paint scheme in my opinion. Even if it's really plain, it just looks really cool. This is an actual 2014 car. We have the Outback for Kevin Harvick Outback. He inherited the sponsors from Ryan Newman. The 39 team obviously became the 4 team. Really awesome car. Outback with that dark paint. The really bad thing about this is that it's on a stand because it's the adult collectible. For some reason, they don't want children thinking it's a toy or something. I don't know. Any person that would let their kid play with these is kind of dumb because they're expensive. No offense to those people that do. But we have this is a 2014 car as well. The number 2 Brian Scott Shore Lodge. He started 4th. I don't know where he's finished, but Brian Scott's a pretty solid driver. He became better after the season where he wrecked with Steve Wallace all the time. You know what's a joke, Steve Wallace? I actually have his Cup car that he drove in the Daytona 500. We have 2014 Ty Dillon Youngling or whatever. What is it? Youngling Light. Is this some alcohol? Yeah, it is. Or something like that. But it's his nationwide car that he drove at Bristol on Saturday. So yeah, Ty Dillon. Awesome. Second of the Ty Dillon brothers. Probably less impressive, but his ARCA run was amazing. The next one we have is the 2013 Peak Duck Dynasty car. I really like this. I picked this up because it looked really cool, and I watch Duck Dynasty. Well, it really doesn't interest me as much, but whatever. Pretty good car. I got the 2014 Eric Almirola. Congratulations to him on a great run at Bristol, running 3rd. He was in the top 10 basically all day at the race. And Eric Almirola in this Petty Blue. Really great run for him. picked it up because, well, Eric Amarola, I've followed his NASCAR career since he got kicked out of the Cup Series. I was like, no, don't do that. And then I followed him when he came up through the Camping World Truck Series and did awesome. Nationwide when he did pretty good for JR Racing, but and then he obviously when he came to the Cup Series for Richard Petty Motorsports in the 43. So yeah. The another one we have is the 2013 78 Wonder Bread Kurt Busch car from Ricky Bobby. I think he signed a sponsorship deal or something with them to drive Ricky Bobby like themes, because he did that when he drove the 51 in 2012. Yeah, when he drove it in 2012, he drove the 51 since Phoenix Racing, which is now not owned by. Now I don't think it's called Phoenix Racing anymore. He drove the 51, and he drove like that Me car with the Cougar on it. And yeah, so this is a pretty awesome car. I picked it up because, yeah, Kurt Busch, obvious. It's a really good scheme, and Ricky Bobby's a funny movie, so yeah. What other one do I have? Okay, here's another one. I think this may become a rare diecast. But I have the number 33 Ron Fellows Canadian Tire car that he drove at the road courses, I believe. Yeah, it's 2013. But I already have the 33 car, which was Max Pappas. I think Ron Fellows drove this. I forget which track he drove it at. Could have drove it at 2 of the road courses. I think they had 3 road courses scheduled for last year, yeah. But really awesome car. So yeah, awesome car. Ron Fellows in that 33. Really awesome car. Okay, we have one. We have the 34 David Reagan Peanut Patch car. Really awesome car for front row racing. I said furniture row, but I meant front row. Picked this car up because it's always nice to see smaller teams getting cars produced. And front row racing really broke through last year, and with the win at Talladega with David Reagan, awesome win by them. And so yeah, picked it up. David Reagan's good. And then the last one, bum. I got the 20 years edition of Jeff Gordon, the 20-year anniversary of his first win, and it's in the rainbow 90s Jeff Gordon look, that classic look. And I picked this up because it was really awesome, and I don't own a Jeff Gordon rainbow car from the 90s. I may need to buy one, but they may be pretty rare now. Because I didn't grow up in the 90s, obviously, but I was born in the 90s, 99. But really awesome car, and that's all I have to say about that. But anyway, guys, those are all the diecasts I've got in over the last couple of weeks because of races. And I don't think I'll be buying many more diecasts for some time because obvious reasons. But let's shove those aside. Okay. One other thing I got is The Walking Dead: The Fall of the Governor Part 2. Really been anticipating this after reading all the other books. The best of those is The Rise of the Governor, which is really a character look into the governor of the comic series. This is based in the comics universe if you're a TV show fan. These books are based in the comic universe, so if you don't have basic knowledge of The Walking Dead and or the comic universe, it may not make much sense to you, but you can still read them because it really gives depth behind the governor. I wouldn't suggest reading by The Fall of the Governor, or not the Fall of the Governor, but the Rise of the Governor. If you have not, don't at least have basic knowledge of the comic series, or have read like a few issues of the comic series. You can still read them if you want to, but it'll make more sense if you've read the comic series and know what's going on. Another thing is Zombieland. Yeah, real funny movie. Probably one of the best. Really underrated movie. It's great by everyone else's book, but it was underrated when it came out. And now I finally have it on DVD. So, yeah. And one last special thing. Here we have a. If you know me in real life, you know that I am doing track this year, and with shot put and discus, I have a shot put, practice shot. So yeah, we have a practice shot, which is 8 pounds, by the way. That's middle school standard. Sorry if you saw my foot in there. And then we have a discus, which is 1 kilogram. So yeah, and then a bag to carry in. This is just to practice with, and other things just to practice with, to get better. Because I didn't do too well at my first meet, but I tried, and that's what counts. But our team got second. I think our team got first overall, maybe. In the meet. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today, which was quite a lot. The big episode, as I titled, that's why it's at least 17 minutes long now. But I'm going to have to go, guys, because I have stuff to get done. So anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. This has been Alcaldi for now. Yeah, do all that other stuff I put down in the description. And this has been Alcaldi for now. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. But anyway, guys, bye for now.